Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you were having a great week. I hope you're having a great week. I do. I really do. Because here at Magic Orthodoxy, I care about you. I do. I care about you and I'm so glad to see you. If you're glad to see me, hit like. Hit that subscribe button. You can encourage me. You can encourage me even though we're across the way. Even though we're trapped behind this screen, you can click that button and encourage me to keep making these videos for you day after day. Today, we're going to look at Ovations from Jim Steinmeyer and the Magic Apple. Now, if at the end of this, you're like, man, that sounds like a cool trick, I want to pick it up, you have to check out the Magic Apple because that is where this trick is. This trick is an exclusive trick with the Magic Apple. All right, so Ovations from Jim Steinmeyer. What is it? This is something that you can do with your virtual shows. Now, you probably could do this in real life, maybe with a handful of people. You definitely could, I think, if you had a nice, small little audience. But I definitely think this does work better over Skype or Zoom. This is something that you can mail your attendance. Okay, so people are going to sign up for your Zoom performance or your Skype performance. You get their address when they register. You put a set of 4 cards in an envelope and you send it to their house and you say, when this goes live, when you come to the show, bring these 4 cards with you. And so this is something you could put at the beginning of your show, or it could be how you end the show. And I say that because of how this trick is worded. So every single person in your audience gets 4 cards. They're 4 really nice, strong cardboard, cardstock cards. Nice, bright colors, well printed. And each one of them has like an audience instruction on it. Things like stand up, things like say wow, or jump up, or applaud, etc. So, and the cards are printed on the front and the back. All right. And you're going to tell them that each person has their own set of cards and they can mix them up. And that means each person on your screen is mixing up the cards in a different way. You have no idea and no control about how they end up. And granted, every single person will make their own choice. You're not going to do any equivocate through this at all. You're not guiding anyone because you have a full audience of people. And so they mix them up and then they start discarding cards. They mix them up again, and they discard one. They mix it up again, and they discard one until they have 1 card left. And it's written on the front and the back. And then you tell them, whatever card you have left, I want you to look at both words, and I want you to settle on one. And surprisingly, everybody in your Zoom call is going to settle on the same word. And it's the word applaud. And then you instruct them to do that for you. And so they'll either applaud at the beginning of your show or at the end. It's a fun trick for your virtual performances. All right, so I already told you about the cards, right? So you're going to get a stack of 15 sets, okay? So if every person gets 4 cards, right, you're going to get a mailing envelope. Inside that, 15 sets of 4 cards. And then your instructions are 2 printed pieces of paper. So 2 pieces of paper printed front and back. Those are your instructions. They're really easy to follow and all the patterns included. And literally what I did to learn this, I just took the 4 cards that a spectator would take and I read the instructions as if I were watching Jim in a performance. And I read the pattern out loud. I did the trick as he was speaking and it worked just me reading it. And so I immediately knew how to do this for my own spectators, right? Just right away, you know how to do it. So as far as practice goes, it's super easy. I think you teach yourself one time through it, right? You teach yourself one time through it and you'll never forget it. And best of all, there's no setup, there's no reset, because you're going to put these 4 cards in an envelope and mail them to your spectators. There's no way of knowing how they will shuffle them or receive them. So literally, there's nothing for you to do but hand these cards out. And if you were doing this live, I suppose you could just have them in a stack of 4, 1 group of 4, then 1 group of 4, 1 group of 4, and you could just have them pass it down the row. Hand the whole stack to the first person, say take the first 4 cards and pass it down, and then make sure that everybody in your audience, well, 15 people, right? 15 people each had a set of 4. But if you wanted to buy another envelope, there you go. And you want to buy these for an entire audience, you can. They're $15. $15, and you get enough for 15 spectators. So is it worth your money? It's $1 a spectator. So you just think of it like that. So however many seats you sold, you just make sure you have a set for each spectator, and you just collect them up at the end of the night, and you can take them to your next concert. Positives. All right, so to the positives. It's tactile, right? You're putting something in their hands. I think that's great. I think that when you can involve a spectator, it becomes more real to them and more magical. Not everybody gets to come up on stage, right? And I think there are some people in the audience that wish, oh, I wish he would call me. I wish I could go up on stage, but not everybody gets to, right? You might even ask questions of people in the audience. Not everyone gets to speak. This is a wonderful way to include people, to feel like they're holding something and that they're part of the show. Negatives, it is a consumable trick, right? It's a consumable trick. If you're mailing these out to the spectator, of course, they're gonna have a memory of that trick, obviously. And who knows, maybe you want to get a rubber stamp and stamp one of those cards with your name and your .com. I mean, that's possible. But then they're gone. Unless you do like I say, where you take them to a live show and you scoop them all back up at the end, 15 spectators and you're out of cards. So you'll need to buy more. So $1 a spectator, just keep that in the back of your brain. All right, so that's everything I can say about Ovations from Jim Steinmeyer. And I want to thank the Magic Apple for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And of course, like I said at the beginning, if you want to buy this, you need to go to the Magic Apple's website. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, would you like to learn a magic trick? You would? Did you know I have a second channel? That's right. I have a second channel where I teach beginning level magic tricks. Magic Channel Card Tricks is a place that you can go to learn tricks with ordinary items you can find around the house. Paper clips, rubber bands, pens, and of course, decks of cards. I teach beginning level card tricks, simple card tricks, simple card forces that anybody could learn. I also review magic kits. So if you go buy a magic kit from the store, your local Walmart or Target, or you get a magic kit for Christmas, I'll go over exactly what's inside. And I'll even teach you how to perform with some of those tricks that you get inside those kits. Plus, I'm even gonna give you video instruction to very simple, very inexpensive tricks that you can pick up at your favorite magic store. Sometimes you get those tricks and the instructions are just on a tiny little piece of typewritten paper and you have no idea how to do that trick. Don't throw that trick away. Don't put it in a box. Come back to Magic Channel Card Tricks and I will teach you how to use that trick as well. Or maybe you're not a beginner. Maybe you're not a beginner, but maybe you have a niece or a nephew or a little brother or sister that you could share this channel with them. This is a great, safe place, kid-friendly, where they can learn beginning level magic. Make sure you head on over to Magic Channel Card Tricks, give my videos a like, subscribe to that channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of Magic Orthodoxy.